Hey everyone, guess who? um, I don't remember what the last video I posted was or what exactly was said in it, but things have gotten switched around so much the last couple days that I just wanted to go ahead and suck it up and admit defeat and check in real quick, even though things haven't gone probably as said or planned. I've been working on this the last couple days in between a bunch of. Right now, Suicide Squad is fixing to play on it, but a bunch of not so much research, but just job hunting, house hunting, anything for rent, extended stay motels, whatever we can get, because Babe finally got a call from the hospital that he was wanting to work at, and they said he just needs one more series of shots, and then he can go to work immediately after he gets the first set in that series. So that's a good thing. We're probably gonna head down. It's 8:43 right now. We're probably gonna head down like at 1 o'clock. It takes 5 to 6 hours to get there. That way we can be there. The clinic he goes to opens at 6:30 in the morning, so we can get his shot done, get that taken to his future boss, hopefully. And I had gotten a call from the same hospital for a CNA position, and so I'm going to swing by the HR office while we're there and hopefully get something accomplished with that. I didn't realize I'd be talking so much. I would have put you all on my face, but that's a hot mess too. But anyway, quick little thing. I've been playing the hell out of this game. It is bouncy ball, but like ZY instead of SY or CY, I guess would be BOUNC. Yeah, so it would have been a C, but it is a Z as in zebra. It's actually two words. I just wrote that kind of stupid. And I thought this was a sticky note, which it's not. So I was just going to stick it on here. This is the grocery list for the grocery trip that we did not make today, so I need to do that before we go, or at least leave some money for my mom to do it. Nothing over here has changed. Just got some stickers and things. This is, I shared it on Instagram, my planner plans. Just some things I want to add to this once I've got a little more situated down there, hopefully. Just some things. I've been watching planner videos all day in between, like planner videos on the phone, and then doing my computer stuff on the computer, obviously. Shameless plug, my Instagram, my Facebook, and my website. That has my, I know I've shared a little bit about Kira and her cancer journey. That now has a whole tab dedicated just to her. There's that. I just kind of put some washi and a little sticker. This was one of the original note pages, but obviously it's not as cute as all these, and I just didn't want to use these knowing that I might not keep it in here very long. So that's what we've done. I used a Papermate Flare pen. Don't know where that little bad boy went, but that's what I was using to write, and I love it. That was just my Papermate pencil down here. Okay, so other than that, nothing has changed. So that, I want to get a labeler, but I'm on like super no spend right now. So I have updated my budget pages a little bit. Now this is a very modest savings plan, but you know, if I have extra, I can adjust as needed, and I'll just insert like a half sheet somewhere or something on this side maybe. But just basing it off of what income we're bringing in or will bring in by the end of the month, and the debt that we have just from we quit our jobs a little bit too soon. We figured we'd find a place a lot quicker than we did. That didn't happen. So my entire goal is $1,900 for the year. Now on two incomes that doesn't sound like much, but we will be paying off my car this year, and that is $3,400. I have some back child support. I know, deadbeat mom. We won't get into that. Please save those types of comments because I get real heated about that stuff for those that don't know the situation. But I am paying that off as soon as I start working again. So I have a little bit of back child support there, and then saving up for a lawyer, any kind of legal expenses when we go back to custody court. But I don't want to do that right away because Kira is going to be going through chemotherapy, and this induction phase, that first month, is just going to be horrible. And I don't know how she's going to feel right after that, and I don't want to uproot her or anything like that while she's going through this already. But so that savings, if we manage to do everything else, is actually, you know, a fairly reasonable amount, I feel. So there's that. And then this I had already written on. I'm not going to open it up. So this is just an extra page I paper clipped. And if I need to, if I absolutely need a piece of paper down the road, then I can unpaperclip and write on the other side. But this is at the end of January. I'll reevaluate our expenses and versus income, put our debt, and then I can make a repayment plan. I have filled out my tax forms. I just need to add my 1098T, I think is what it's called, but it's not available yet. So as soon as that's available, I can add that in. That might be a couple extra $100, and I think just that portion of the return would cover my back pay of child support. So that might not be an issue once I file the taxes, but you can't file them until the 7th. So I've also got my little find a full-time job. Duh. That definitely isn't helping. So that's my beginning of the month, and then maybe in a different pen or just with a line separating or some washi, then I'll put my review at the end of the year. And I believe that's all I've done here. I did move some things around. Excuse me. It is weather has been crazy, so my nose and my throat are all kind of whacked out. So I was using some old fitness planner pages for the end of the year last year because I didn't have it like a traditional happy planner, and I didn't want to buy a new one undated when I knew that I would eventually, mind you, this was before all the Cure stuff, I would eventually end up getting one of the Happy Planner Girl planners. That might not happen after all. This year might be testing myself on how good I am at making inserts. But so this is my health and fitness goals using the remaining pages that I did not use as a regular calendar in December. So this again is just a piece of graph paper because I had filled that out. So the graph paper I kind of made into like a home page, and then that starts. My goals are not going to be super detailed or anything for January, but I did want to get started. And then, as I'm working and have more income available, I might possibly be able to purchase the health and wellness and the fitness extensions. That would be really nice to have actual things. Paper clips are the go-to this time because as I said, I'd used them, as you can see in there, for my end of the year planning, and so my pages were kind of off. But I did find that, and then I just paper clipped it to an empty beginning one. This one I had started, but I will washi over that and make it a new thing. And I think it ends up that I'll have enough with the exception of the last page, and I will probably I don't even think I'll put graph paper over it. I'll make this work for end of the month layout. I think it's just 3, maybe 4 days. Pocket, not sure if he's staying there or not. My little divider. I want to get a sticker for that, but I don't know, I might just end up printing something out. Or handwriting on a different piece of paper until I get the perfect one and then, taping it on there. Excuse me. Sorry, I know that sounds real gross, but I can't breathe. I believe I showed this, and I think that's the same. Getting into here, that hasn't changed. I've added some extra just in the purple over here. And then this I'm just using as a temporary bookmark. And now that I found these, I might tape one of those to look a little bit cuter. Use that. I will say this is the story of my whole life right now. Got messed up with weather and good news phone calls, but we're going to make it work. So things are getting changed around, but we will, like I said, make it work. I haven't planned ahead any extra. Alright, so this is all that boho deep tones planner. And then we get into this, and I thought I would use this one as my health and wellness. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Oh, duh. There's that flare pen right there that I was talking about earlier. I wasn't sure, but I was planning with my daughter. I gave her that $3 planner from Dollar General. I gave her that, and we were planning together. So I just did this little number while we were doing that so I could give her all the extra stickers. So I will show you all this a little bit. I don't think I shared a photo of this layout, so I might do that on Instagram tonight or maybe tomorrow. I don't think I added anything else. And I don't know that I'll be decorating this portion. Oh, that wasn't even it, but we'll see. So there's that. I did this one because she goes back to school on the 4th, which is tomorrow, and that's when we are hopefully making our trip, if nothing else gets jacked up like it has been. So that's just the quick reevaluation of that.